Hello, America. I'm speaking upon the behalf of our Mother Earth and all living creatures that inhabit her. I can promise you that I have no hidden agenda. The only things that cannot be hidden for long are the sun, the moon, and the truth, and my intent is to expose the truth so we as a race can evolve into a higher level of consciousness and break free from the control of the elite. Our planet is dying. The human race has become a herd of thoughtless sheep. We live in a country made of lies, false hope, greed, and sadness. We live our entire lives working for the American dream. People waste their entire time on this earth waiting to finally have the success that they've always dreamed of, only coming to find out that when they finally reach it, they still feel the same way, empty. People spend much time trying to get there, and they miss out on the ride. They didn't realize until it's too late that they never got to live it all. This country is nothing but a hologram. It's an entirely fake world created by false images and lies. Back in 1983, approximately 50 corporations controlled the vast majority of all news media in the United States. Today, ownership of the news media has been concentrated into the hands of just 6 incredible, powerful media corporations. This means that every single television station, reality TV show, every commercial, movies, everything that gets pumped into your and my brain on a daily basis is controlled by only 6 corporations. A small group of the richest people in the world get to decide who and what we are. They decide what we eat. They decide how we should dress, how we should treat each other, how we should look, what we should think. Do you really think that these people have a positive agenda? They care about nothing except their own profit. These corporation behemoths control most of what we watch, hear, read, and eat every single day. They control television networks, cable channels, movie studios, newspapers, magazines, publishing houses, music labels, and even many of our favorite websites. The list could go on forever. Sadly, most Americans don't even stop to think about who is feeding them these endless hours of news and entertainment that they can't stop ingesting. Most Americans don't really seem to care who owns the media at all, but they should. Truth is that each and every one of us is deeply influenced by the messages that are constantly being pounded into our heads by the mainstream media every day. The average American watches 153 hours of television a month. In fact, most Americans begin to feel physically uncomfortable if they go long periods of time without watching or listening to it. That's insane. Sadly, most Americans are addicted to news and entertainment, and the ownership of all that news and entertainment that we crave is being concentrated into fewer and fewer hands each year. This terrifies me. The 6 corporations that collectively control U.S. media today are Time Warner, Walt Disney, Viacom, Rupert Murdoch's News Corporation, CBS Corporation, and NBC Universal. Together, the Big 6 absolutely dominate news and entertainment in the United States. Even those areas of media that the Big 6 don't completely control are becoming increasingly concentrated as well. The mainstream media is poisoning the minds of our youth. The agenda of these bigwigs, the small group of people with the most money and power in this world, is to create a people of followers. They want a people in which will do as they're told and never question why. A people who feed upon these fake truths like candy and eat up all the material world that is created around them. What do they really teach you in school? Think about it. They teach you that truth comes from authority, intelligence is the ability to remember and repeat, accurate memory and repetition is rewarded, non-compliance is punished, and you have to conform to survive, intellectually and socially. Every child is born a scientist. Every child is born an astronomer. Every child is born with the great curiosity and wonder for the amazing world that we had no chance of being brought into. Yet that is completely beaten out of every single one of us. Hate is not something that you're born with. Hate is something that you're taught. Who says imagination is only child's play? You need to question everything. Every single thing. Never believe something for truth until you find some damn good evidence to back it up, and then question it some more. What they didn't want anyone to find out is that the generation between 1980 and 1995 actually outnumbers the baby boomers. They knew that if we ever turned our eye towards political reform, we could change the world. They tried to keep us sedated on vapid television shows and vapid music. They cut our education and fed us brain candy. They took away our music and gave us top 10 pop stations. They cut off our art and replaced it with endless reality shows for you to plug into, hoping you would just sit by as they ran the world. We must come together. Every person on this planet deserves food, shelter, and love. If you don't take control of your own consciousness, someone else will. There should be no such thing as borders or countries. We're all one, humans, plants, and animals alike. Life is life, no matter what shape or form. The infinite in me honors the infinite in you. Awaken your mind, awaken your soul. We are no longer asleep.